The power catamaran market is absolutely booming globally, and the boat behind me is set to be a real game changer in this segment. It arrived last night. We're the first people to look through it. It's the Prestige M48, and there is so much to show you on board, something really, really special. I think you're going to love this walkthrough. TMG Yachts have given us exclusive access to the boat this morning, so thank you to TMG. But let's step on board and have a look. All right, let's step on board. There is a lot to show you. Now, as you can see, the boat's still being detailed, so we'll just maneuver our way around that. But I want to start here on the aft swim deck, because this is really clever design. So this serves obviously the typical purpose where you can pop your tender down, lower that into the water, but it's more than that. And what this will do is this will raise up all the way basically to the same level as the aft cockpit. These railings can come out, and then that then gives you like another extension of the aft cockpit and another terrace, and then you can then refit those railings so that you've got really another, I would say another 4, 5, 6 square meters of entertaining space. Really clever design. This is a multi-award winning boat. It's been designed from the ground up. You know, some motor catamarans are kind of retrofitted sailing catamarans, but not the Prestige 48. This is a ground up design. It has won basically every award it could win last year in Europe and the US, and I'll show you exactly why. We're going to skip up to the Flybridge. So to the port side, we've got the helm station there. Next to me, where I am on the starboard side, we've got lounging, forward-facing lounging for 2 or 3 people there. Beautiful underneath the hardtop. And then directly behind that, we've got this large C-shaped dining lounging area. Fantastic. And we've got accommodation on board for 6 people, and you comfortably take 6 people if you're going away, or if you're cruising for the day, easily 10 or 12 people. That looks sensational. And you're going to be serviced adequately by this fantastic compact wet bar here, where we've got the sink, we've got the grill there, and then underneath here we've got storage and a refrigerator right there. But this is why you buy a motor catamaran, because of this space. Isn't that fantastic? But it doesn't end there. Off the back of the lounge, we've got an aft facing sun pad. Now these backrests can roll forward like this. Actually, they move all the way forward, so that can create more sun lounging space. You can configure that in a variety of ways. So if you want this to be one massive sun pad, then you can do that. And who wouldn't want that when you're out and about with the family? Who wouldn't want to be doing that? That just looks sensational. So we're going to move down. Now, one of the great things about Prestige is there's a variety of ways that you can configure this space. As you can probably see, the C-shaped lounging is modular, so that can come out, and you could configure this in any number of ways really. This table, as you can see, leafs in and out, so that can be larger or smaller depending on what your needs are. But this is a fantastic socialising space with a corner lounging space over there, another one just here, and underneath the hardtop, what a terrific, inviting area this is. And as I said, with those backrests taken out and that additional like terrace space with that swim platform coming up, you've got an enormous area where you can entertain and socialise. Just fantastic. You can see why this has won so many awards. But the other reasons why this has been so successful... Morning. The other reasons why this has been so successful has been because of the accommodation and the quality of the interior of the boat. The galley aft is really, really well designed, beautiful quality fit and finishes. I think if you were to walk around and have a look at how this compares in terms of the finishes and the, oops, there we go, the finishes and how this looks compared to some of its peers, I think you'll see that this is very, very elevated fit and finish. Beautiful galley, 4-burner hob, convection oven, lots and lots of bench space, beautiful sick. This is like an engineered stone, really, really beautiful. You can see the quality here in the small touches, a little concealed waist there, lots of overhead storage as you'd expect that look like that, and the little touches are noticeable, aren't they? The quality of the stainless in here, fully lined, just beautiful. And that connects, of course, as you'd expect, to the aft cockpit seamlessly. Little details like this, so there's little, like these little leather bound grabs, really, really nice. This pulls out to give you more storage there. That can be for, you know, your food and etc. like that. But internally, we've got this beautiful lounge dining area here, directly opposite the galley. And again, look at the quality finish of this table. I mean, this, you know, typically would be some kind of timber, but this is, again, it's this beautiful stone, and this fabric feels really nice, really elevated look, just sensational, just beautiful. The helm, really well laid out. We've got the Garmin multifunction display here, and another one on the starboard side. Everything at your fingertips, engine controls, joystick controls, everything that you'd expect to have is here and beautifully laid out. It's because you get something that you just do not get on other 48 or 50 foot motor catamarans, and that is a full beam owner's cabin. Just take a look at this. Even if you were buying a 45 or 50 foot monohull motor yacht, you typically don't get a full beam cabin. And this is a 6 beam owner's cabin. It is absolutely enormous. I feel like really I'm in the cabin of a 70 foot monohull. It is so big. On the starboard side, we've got these beautiful leather clad grab rail drawers, a little dressing area there. There's really nice side tables. I love the way in which Prestige have combined the mirror and the detail in the headboard and all of the natural light that pours in through these hatches and the windows above the headboard. And then you also get this additional lounging area. It's so big. It really, when I looked through this, I was so surprised at just how much room the owners get in their cabin. I'm sat on one side, I'm looking right across to the other. It's huge, but it doesn't even stop there, because we've got space where you'd have AV equipment. We've got lots of hanging lockers in places like this, storage, so much storage, in fact, so much storage on both sides. And then you spin around and have a look at this. Have a look at this. We've got, on this side, we've got a separate toilet and basin, all beautifully finished, and great headroom too. I don't know if I mentioned that. The headroom in here is fantastic. So we've got that separate water closet in that hull, but when we move over to this side, we've got this separate shower with a rainfall head there. Beautiful stone finish, the stainless work, It really is an elevated fit and finish here. You can see why this won so many awards. Beautiful. You can tell I'm pretty enthusiastic about this, but I've got every reason to be enthusiastic. It really does feel very special. There's more accommodation, so we'll skip down into this side of the hull and we'll find a second stateroom where we've got 2 singles. Really good size. Again, I'm 5'10". I've got about 6 or 7 inches of headroom above me, and again, really, really nice. These motor across, as you can tell with that track, this motor's across, so you can form this into a double, and it would be a very big double actually if you wanted to do that, or configure it like this. So if we've got younger passengers, they can be in here. Fantastic view forward out through these big hull windows. It really is very, very nice, and plenty of storage. So this cabin has a full length large hanging locker like this with space under there, and then there's another little locker over there. I won't reach across and open that because I'll crumple up the beautiful bedding, but we're also serviced with another ensuite. We've got toilet there, the same level, very high level of fit and finish in here, the stonework, the beautiful ambient lighting. We've got the same full shower cubicle in there with a hull window. That's lovely. Really, really nice. The quality of the stainless steel in here and the finishings, you can tell when there is an elevated quality in these boats. It is quite noticeable. On the little things like the leather clad grab rails like this, it is quite noticeable, and it definitely is an elevated level of fit and finish. But let's cross over because we're not done. So you'd think we were, but we're not, because we've got another cabin here. So this is the third stateroom, and this is a double, as you can see, and you can see how that looks, how much space there is, and that's a big double. In fact, that is a queen size bed, and that's huge. So to have, remember, we're on a 48-foot yacht, we've got a 6-meter beam, full beam owner's cabin, and now we're in the third stateroom with a big queen size bed with its own ensuite in a 48-foot boat. So, you know, you wonder why power catamarans are booming in popularity. Well, there's your answer, because you just get so much. You just get so much space. I'll just spin around so you can see the view out, which looks like that, which is lovely. And I'll just open that up for you so you can see. We've got the hanging locker there. We're at a boat show. We've got all the materials in there taking up a bit of space, but you can you get the gist of it. Terrific. And just behind here, of course, everyone gets their own ensuite. That's terrific, isn't it? 3 staterooms, 3 ensuites. Incredible. Again, the same high standard. Just fantastic. Wouldn't you be proud to take your family away on something like this? Really, really special. Underneath here, I'm going to just pull, whoops, there's a little, there it is. We've got access underneath these stairs rather, to some of the ship's electricals and plumbing. Very handy. Fantastic. Terrific. There's a little bit more to show you. We haven't moved to the forward deck areas. So let's do that, because we've got large sun pads. We've got, this is loose modular furniture, but this is seating for another 6 people. These are the anchor chain lockers. I won't open those up. You know what an anchor chain locker looks like. But if I just sit down here, that's the window that you saw into that full beam master. So that full beam master is underneath us here, underneath the sun pads. So from the outside you can see just how big that is. It's the full beam of the boat. And what a great place this would be, either of an evening to sit up here and look at the view that you've earned yourself, or come up here with a coffee. Maybe this is what I'd do. I'd bring my morning coffee up here, just soak it all in. Friends, family with me, how good. Really special. Some of the other details that I like are these little pop-up lights. So at night these look fantastic. Really nice ambient lighting to light up the decks like that. Terrific. Okay, the last thing to do is to talk about performance and the engines. It's been a real pleasure walking through this M48 by Prestige. Really appreciate TMG, who are the distributors for Prestige in Australia and New Zealand. I think they're going to make a real mark in this market with this boat, and I appreciate them giving us access to it this morning. So if you like this video, please give it a like, leave your comments and share it with people if you like this sort of content. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. We do these every week. They're lots of fun, and I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. But let's leave it there. I'll see you next week on another video. Bye for now.